Hi, gang. This is Jay. I just wanted to reach out to you and talk to you a little bit about what's going on in the market. Most of you homeowners I've spoke to at some point in time about your concerns with the market, and we've all sort of seen the writing on the wall. And I wanted to go through in detail what's going on in the Four Corners, Orlando area. Before we get into it, just really want to express our gratitude, Christine and I, Jenny, Cara. If you've not met Cara yet, she's amazing, and Marcos. We're just working so hard for you, and we are so grateful for your trust in your homes, in your investments, in your hopes and dreams for the future. So we do not take that trust lightly. I think you've all heard me say this at some point in time. We don't do this job because we need to, but because we love it. We genuinely do. We would also love to see everybody cash flowing magnificently. So the first thing is that we know that the market has definitely got headwinds right now. And our team behind the scenes, there's a couple people, and I'm going to do a video after this with Cliff. So if you ever heard me say Cliff's name, I'm going to do a recording with Cliff in a moment, talking a little bit more about how the OTAs work. The OTAs are your online travel agents. The OTAs are your online travel agents. This is Airbnb, VRBO, all the secondary ones, everything except the Grand Welcome site are the OTAs. So this data that we're sharing is not public data. VRBO in their quarterly reporting will make this available, but this is information that Whitley, Steve, Cliff, John, all of our pricing people behind the scenes have got from them directly. And so this was the email that the guy's name who submitted, his name's Sean. He's our rep at VRBO. So this was his email to Whitley. Hey Whitley, the last 30 days have been disappointing for the Kissimmee market. So Kissimmee encompasses Davenport also. That it's all one market, but they're just reporting on our stats, the city of Kissimmee. But it's equal and opposite for Davenport also if you're a Champions Gate or Solterra homeowner. I have some high-level stats below and some comps for you by property type and bedroom count attached. And that's what we're going to go through in just a moment. In fact, I can actually go to those slides if you want to look at data while we're talking. I don't have any year-over-year comparisons for your listings as we haven't been alive for a year, as you all know. Christine and I have been doing this longer than a year, but with Grand Welcome, less than a year. In a nutshell, supply has remained flat over year to year for Kissimmee. The actual listing count has dropped 0.4%, so basically zero. So the number of listings that are out there are largely the same year over year. However, your listings are outperforming the comps in almost every category. Your listings are averaging more bookings per listing, more revenue per listing, more page views per listing, higher conversion from page view to booking, and higher average daily rates. Guys, this is a huge win. Like, we can't do anything about the number of people traveling, but the people who are traveling their eyes and putting them in your homes, that we can control, and we're beating across the board on every metric. And even looking at this, all the green arrows up are where we're booking. Our bookings are winning. The one where we're not, I'll talk about why we're not winning on the 4 bedrooms in a moment in Kissimmee. The big one is the higher average daily rate. That's a huge win. Length of stays goes back and forth depending on property type and bedroom. Where we are maybe coming up short is our average bookings. We're not getting a high percentage of people who are booking more than a week, which is really a big deal. But again, like the last 30 days have been disappointing for the Kissimmee market. The first sentence is disappointing. Here's their overall stats for the market year over year for November. Gross bookings are down 23%. Gross booked value down 25%. Page views down 11%. So what that means is that at least we have 11% of less travelers, and they're spending on average 25% less, which is a huge number year over year to this last November. So frustrating. Don't want to hear that, but I think we all see it in the numbers, the stats, the revenue projections provided. And for the most part, everybody should have a revenue projection when we're looking at the low and the high. And when we're doing an analysis for those, we're coming in somewhere in the middle to the lower part. We're not hitting the middle to higher. Nobody's hitting the higher points of their numbers right now. So if you want an updated revenue projection on your unit, please let us know. We're happy to do that. A lot of homeowners who I'm speaking to are like, geez, Jay, like, where are we at? And then we go back and we have Cliff run the numbers. And for the most part, we're right at the median or on the lower part of the revenue projection when it was first given to you homeowners. So just really quick here, in the Kissimmee market, houses on the left side here, the market. So all the 2-bedroom houses on the left, townhomes, 3-bedroom. What we're looking at here is the partner GB listing value. So this, I'm not sure if you can see that. If you can see my cursor, this partner GB per listing. So the gross bookings per listing, the market, we're basically double on everything across the board. Our bookings are doubling what the average is doing in everywhere except for the 4-bedroom homes. And what we have found with our 4-bedroom homes is that most of our homeowners who have 4-bedroom homes are like two occupants per room, and we want to get that to like 2.5 or 3 occupants per bedroom. And if you are a 4-bedroom homeowner, you likely have an email from us on what can we do to increase your occupancy to get this number a little bit higher. Even that, we're right at the average. Bookings per listing. So on average, 3-bedroom homes, $1,100. We're coming in at almost 3 times that. Right at the average on the 4-bedroom, a little bit under, maybe 10% under. The 5-bedroom, we're double. We're right at average on a 3-bedroom townhome. There's just not much margin on the 3 bedrooms to go up or down, frankly. 4-bedroom townhomes, we're double the market average coming in, and we're double on the 5-bedroom pluses. Your reviews, 80s the average, we're more than double that. The 4 bedrooms, the reason why we know in the 4 bedrooms why we're not at average there. But again, everything else is at or 1.5% more on the views per listing. And then here's a really big one, the conversion. For people who most people when they look at it, they're booking 0.42% of the time. Our people are more than double booking, almost double, 0.6 to 0.8, 0.7 to 1. So what this tells us is that the listings that are out there, the way that they're structured, the photos, the advertising we're doing is right on point. We are exactly where we want to be. A couple more stats here. And this is important. Your ADR, this is the most pressing metric. This is your average daily rate. On a 2-bedroom townhome, there's no market average. But the 3-bedroom, 192 is the average. We're coming in at 261. 307 is the average. 275 is what we're coming in. We're coming in under average, and that points back to occupancy on our 4 bedrooms in Kissimmee. 5-bedroom plus townhomes, 394 to 400. You guys can see this. The townhomes, everything is above average on ADR, and that's, again, really positive. We're seeing that on the gross bookings. We are the partner. This is the market. A little bit lower on the averages here, but again, with the ADR being higher, what this tells us is that our stays are a little bit less. So we are trying to get our stays longer, but one of the ways that we can get more income coming into your unit is allow shorter stays. So there's more income coming in, but the gross coming in per booking, that does push that metric a little bit lower. Again, and here's your LOS, your lengths of stay, and that's where we're coming up short. Not necessarily a metric that I'm that concerned about, especially when we're beating on the ADR. And what you're not seeing on here also is we are crushing on the occupancy average for the market as well. That's the end of it. If you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I did skip this first one. There's really nothing here other than that the bookings largely, there's no comparison here. We're really looking at the market comparison. If you have any questions about your booking, your bookings coming in, your unit, your averages, your projections, where you're coming in, things that we can do to be better, more aggressive, what we can do from a transparency side, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are here for you, both Christina and I. And I hope that you have found this educational, and I don't even know the right word. I know it's disappointing, but I think we all kind of knew where the market is right now. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything at all, gang.